Hi guys, today I'm going to be reviewing this Koi watercolor pocket field sketch box, which is basically, it's a compact and portable set of 24 watercolors. So you guys know I have lots of different watercolors in my collection. I have some watercolor pencils, watercolor crayons, I have watercolor pigment powders, and I really love those. I wanted a set of pan watercolors because I just wanted something really compact and that I could that would be self-contained, that I could do some watercoloring, maybe for some cards and not have to worry about pulling out a whole bunch of supplies. And I definitely didn't want to buy the watercolor tubes. I'm sure they're great, I have nothing against them, it's just I don't think they would work very well with my workflow. So I was really looking for something that was in pan format. So I also really didn't want to spend an arm and a leg on watercolors because I don't do proper watercolor, like I don't make watercolor paintings per se, like I don't need the best set. I'm just splashing color to make backgrounds and effects on pages and on mixed media pages. So I didn't really feel like I needed a artist quality set. But I definitely didn't want something as low quality as the Michaels set. So I was looking for something either low-end artist quality or high-end student quality. And that's what this set is. It's a high-end student quality watercolor set. And so it comes in this really cute little box. It's got the little place for you to put it on your thumb right there. And it's very tiny. It measures 6 by just over 4. So with the lid, it measures 6 by 4.5. And when you open it up like this doesn't come with it. I just cut a piece of watercolor paper to size and just put it in there and did a swatch with it. So those are all the colors that it comes with that are swatched out. And you lift it up and it has this little palette, and you could put the palette whatever way makes sense to you if you were you know, using it when you were out and about in your travel journals or whatever those little journals are that I see people doing watercolors in. You can put it over here, you can put it there, you could put it there, or you could put it there. You can kind of set it up whatever way you like. I usually just put it on the table beside me because I'm not usually doing this on the go. These are little half pans of watercolor, and you'll see they're really nice variety of colors, and this is probably a better way to look at what colors there are because they look much different on paper than they do in the pans. And so this set is, the case is made out of plastic, but it's a nice good quality. It's made by Sakura, who brings us those awesome jelly glaze pens and jelly roller pens that I love so much. I'll let you know that the piece of plastic that the pans are actually housed in is like one of those really soft molded plastic inserts that you see in packaging of different sorts. So I thought you should know that it is made out of that kind of flexible molded plastic, just this inset part that has the little pans, and it also has the little compartments that hold the other items that I'm going to show you in a second. The rest of it though is a pretty sturdy, heavy-duty plastic, and the hinge seems to be pretty well made. I don't think it's going to break or anything unless if you dropped it, and this won't come out. Like it's definitely in there really good. So because it's set in there so well, I don't think it really matters that it's made out of molded plastic. But if you're the kind of person who really doesn't like to have that kind of materials on your products, then you should keep that in mind. So it comes with these little sponges that get set into these little holes like this, and that just gives you a place to clean your brush off. You'll see that this one has been used. I was cleaning my brush earlier this morning. It's actually still a little wet. And this compartment is where you put your little water brush. And it actually comes with this water brush. So you get the whole set. Everything that you see here is included when you buy this set, except for this piece of paper that I've used. This is a piece of watercolor paper that I've used to do my swatches. So you do get a brush pen, and I will show you the brush pen. It, you know, you store your water here. It says Sakura on it, and to push right there. And it's got this little black plug. So I have another couple of water pens that are similar to this. It's got that little black plug. And then you screw this on, but you have to screw it backwards. Like that. And then you can take off your lid. You just squeeze it a little bit, and the water will start to flow. You see right there, it's got some water on it now. So that's what it looks like, and that's how the brush works. Then when you're finished with it, you just untwist it, of course, backwards again, and then put the little plug in, and you can put it back in there. So it does come with this little palette for mixing your colors, and then your palette just sits in these holes right here, just like that. And I have found this to be, I've been using it for a while now, and I have found this to be a really great little set of colors. There are 24 colors here, and you can see them right there. A lot of these colors right out of the pan, they're just the colors that I like. Like I like this color green, and I love that blue, and I love that orange, and I love that pink, and some nice yellows that I like that there are warm and cool versions of the colors, and I just like that, and that there's also some neutrals down here, and including a warm black as well as a cool black. And I think that this is just the cat's meow. I really love this little tiny watercolor set. So you can get this at a variety of different places. I was looking for it in my art store, in my art supply store, and couldn't find it. I ordered mine at a place called Curry's, which is a Canadian art supply website, so currys.com. It's not a very fancy website, but it's a really well-stocked online art supply store for Canadians. Because it's Canadian, you don't have to pay duty, and the shipping is pretty reasonable. So I got this at Curry's. You can also get it at Simon Says Stamp. I think I've seen it there. It has been there. I don't know if it's still there or not. And you can probably get it at your other major art stores like Dick Blick and whatever. But I could not find it at Desserts, which is a Canadian big box type of art store. Like it's a chain. So this is the Sakura Koi Watercolors Pocket Field Sketch Box, and it is awesome. I do highly recommend it. It was about $30. So this is a really great watercolor set if you're looking for something that's small and versatile, and you know, between all these colors and then the fact that you can always mix the colors on the palette, I think it will meet a scrapbooker's needs if what you're doing is mostly watercoloring your backgrounds or watercoloring die cuts that you've made or that sort of thing. I think this is a really, really great set, especially if you're not looking for necessarily for artist quality. This has the high pigment, and it's not at all chalky, so I'm really, really loving working with this set. And like even people who use it for actually watercoloring their own drawings and that sort of thing, people seem to really like this set. People who know what they're talking about seem to like this set, so so I think that's a good sign. But from my perspective, just as a scrapbooker, I love this set, and I have nothing but positive things to say about it. Oh, sorry that the video cut out there at the end, but this is what the set looks like up close. Thanks so much for watching, and have a really great scrappy week.